Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's me, the Danger Power. We're out here today on Te Avaroa, and kind of an interesting video we've got here. So I have decided that we're going to try for another Great One Fallow Deer. I wanted to get another Great One of any kind, and I realized I still have my setup from my Fallow Deer Great One, so we're going to go for that again. And at the first little area we have here, pretty interesting. We have basically what I would call twins. Same fur type, same level, same weight estimate, same trophy estimate. 231 to 272. They're level 4s, and they have the 82 to 100 kilogram estimate. So there's a chance that we could get two. Of course, that doe has to go there to make this difficult, but we have a chance to get two white fur type diamond fallow deer that were level 4s. Now, white fur type is the only fur type of fallow deer that I don't currently have a diamond of. And on top of that, these are in the same zone. Just over here to my right, we also have a level 3 piebald fallow deer. So we've got the potential for 3 trophies at this one lake from this one tripod, which would be pretty cool. And naturally, they're going to make this difficult for me. Oh, maybe not. They kind of swapped locations, though, hoping the one on the right stops. Oh, he's going to keep going. And there he goes. Nope, he's still moving. He can't really get comfortable. There we go, he stopped. All right, so we're going to try to get both of these here. Might be a little difficult, but we're going to wait for this guy to bring his head up, and we'll go for this one. All right, well, the first one should have dropped immediately. The second shot, the first shot might have been a vital. I don't know. Who knows? I just wanted to drop them before they got away. Now, if we can, we're going to try to get this max weight estimate 4 here at the same time as this piebald. Let's see if we can just... Should both be good shots. That one took a little longer to go down, but they're both down. So we got 4 fallow down. 4 shot. Oh, actually that was 5 shots. I probably should have reloaded before I took those last 2. Not a big deal though. And let's see. I have a feeling that if the first fallow here is not a diamond, that's not proper. I have a feeling if this one's not a diamond, the second one won't be. I'm not too sure. I haven't hunted a lot of fallow deer since the grind, so I don't know if this rack will make it or not, but let's see. 4s can make diamond. This one does not. 241.36, 92.55 kg. Definitely would have been nice to finally get a white fur type diamond fallow deer, but that's okay. Still 2 really big ones, and actually, well, let's see. Does this one score the exact same? It looked very, very similar from a distance. I think that's similar. Did not score the same. They didn't weigh the same, and they didn't score the same. So that's interesting to see. Still very cool. Oh yeah, first one definitely dropped. That was a heart double lung. All right. Not bad shooting from me, if I do say so myself. So I said we had the opportunity for 3 trophies at one lake. Unfortunately, we will just be getting the 1. Not a super big deal. You'll notice that I have a lot of level 2 fallow deer out here. So I have been attempting to do herd management with my fallow deer here. I'm not doing it to the best, like the best maximum abilities, but I've done a pretty, I would say, decent job of getting my herds, 2s, out of most of my herds and things like that. But having lots of 2s on my map so that I have a better chance of getting higher ones to spawn. But here's our fallow deer. Very pretty. Love how the fallow deer piebald model looks. Pretty sure I called it fallow deer as I walked up. I meant to call it a piebald or piebald deer. I don't, whatever. It's a piebald fallow. Very cool. Always happy to get these. Left lung and liver at 301 meters. Not bad at all. Let's get him like that. Boom. Get a little screenshot. Needed that. And the other 4 that we got here. We got a couple more stops to make on this journey. 200.66 on this one, so not bad at all. And we've got 2 other fallow deer out here that I am pretty excited to get to. But I'm going to check out a couple of my other spots before there, because that is usually the last spot that I check while I am out here hunting and doing this grind. So we're going to go there in just a minute. And there's some, I don't know why they're drinking out there, but I'm going to leave those there. That's a weird spot. Okay, so we're here at the next stop, probably the final stop on this video. Probably going to be a shorter one here. Just a little highlight, show what I've been working on, I suppose. But just up here, I do have 2 level 5 fallow. One of them is a solo. I believe it's this one. That's the solo. The bigger estimate one is the one that is with this herd here. So we're going to attempt to get both of them here. It might be a little difficult, especially with the angle that that one on the left is at. But let's see. I believe we can just take that guy. He is fleeing. I'm going to try to wait to see what they do. I have a feeling he'll slow down. Yes. And that second shot should have saved the trophy rating there. Let's see. I'll highlight both of the spots we were at a little bit better for anyone wondering where this is taking place at. And before we do that, though, we're just going to see if there's anything out here. I haven't had too much big out there. There is a small 2. There's a couple 2s out there. And a lot of small 3s as well. We'll probably take some of those out right after this. But as we're walking up to these level 5s, we are right here on the map. This is where we're at right now. These twin little lakes over here on the east side of the map. And then previously, where we got the piebald was this lake down here. You can see I have a bunch of tents set up in this area, mainly to check if I'm getting any solo spawns away from where all my herds are spawning, because I have been having quite a few of those as I've been going through this. But here are our fallow deer. Now this was the first one. This was the smaller estimate one. We'll see what he scores. That is a diamond at 257.07, 95.35 kilograms. Make sure we taxidermize that. Not too bad. I'm gonna get a nice screenshot of this guy as well, because I do like the way he looks. Nice diamond, 257.07. And that's a 3. That's a solo. And here is the bigger one. Doesn't look that much bigger now that we're up close. They were both vital organ shots, actually. That's good to know. So I didn't really need the follow-up shot, but I still took it. And a 251.63. So lower score on this one, but higher weight. We just got the liver with the first shot. That's why I thought we hit a little further back, like near the intestines, but apparently we hit pretty much center of it. That's not bad at all. So we got 2 diamonds and a piebald. That was my brain kind of shorted out there. We had 2 diamonds and a rare here. Just to start off this grind, we are, I would say, somewhere between 200 and 300 harvests in on our fallow deer here. I haven't been keeping the best of track, but at least trying to keep track. And let's get back to the tripod here before I start blasting. Oh, and there's actually ducks landing behind us. Interesting. Mallards is what I was trying to say, but ducks was the only word that came out. Okay, we're gonna head back to our tripod here and take this shot. We didn't really get too much at our other locations in between the time from the piebald and these diamonds here. But the diamonds had been there for a little bit. They kind of actually showed up at pretty much the same time. That was pretty interesting to see. And we've taken out a decent amount of max weight ones. There are no more max weight ones in this herd here. So we're gonna try to take out the bigger 3s that I have over here, which I believe is gonna be this one and that one in the back. So we're gonna try to get the one on the left first, and then hopefully when we get that one, the one on the right will turn and make our shot easier on him. Thank you. Couldn't have written it better. It's like poetry. But we'll go grab those, and then we'll run around for a little bit. I might do a couple more runs here tonight. It is after one of my shifts today. It's about it's almost 3 in the morning at the current time of this recording, as we're going to get 2 more deer down here. We do have a little bit more time left on the fallow deer drink time, so we're going to check a couple of our spots to see if anything was late getting into its zones, because a lot of these are starting to get into their zones relatively late, and maybe we'll see if we can get some more just before, but that'll be the main highlight. If we don't see anything else in our next couple runs tonight, we'll just head back to the lodge. But first we're going to see what's out here just in case. I think this is a solo. It's a 300 that I've got. Would this be overkill? Oh yeah. I'll let you live. Don't hurt me. Thank you. Alright. I will see you wherever I see you at, I suppose. Alright, so we do actually have at least one more stop out here before we go back, because we have another level 5 out here. 225 to 266 score. Didn't expect to see this guy out here. I have a feeling that he could be a solo, because previously there were just these 3 level 2 males here, and now there's a level 5. Oh, he's moving. Oh wait. Oh wait. Well, wait, sir. Don't go in the water. You're gonna float. Well, now that he's being rude, I'm still gonna take the shot. Yeah, as I was saying, I think this is just a solo that has decided to spawn here. He did not float, so that's good. Just because I know that this zone had does and then 3 level 2 males in it previously. So, possibility that this guy was a respawn off of the solo diamond that we killed at this lake here. Possibility it wasn't. This is just one run after our previous one where we got those 2 diamonds and the piebald. So, there's a possibility that this could be diamond number 3 of the night. Not too sure. His estimate was quite a bit lower than the other 2. And the other 2 did barely make diamond by 2 or 3, I believe it was. So we'll see how this guy goes. He looks to be about the same size though, so still a good chance for him here. Grab that, and he is I should stand corrected, he is bigger. He's a 263. This might be the biggest diamond fallow I have, to be honest. And if he was even, he had a chance to be even bigger. The main beam length is longer on the right. I think that's his right. I can't tell. Although the left had more length of brow tines, bigger circumference. The right had wider width of palm. So it's hard to say which side, if we had a duplicate of, would have gotten us bigger. I guess I could have calculated that. But also let me make sure I click that. Also just a pretty large guy here. Oh, and he won't spin for us anymore because we were looking at, oh, there he goes. There we go. That is a pretty big fallow. I'm gonna have to compare those to the other ones I have in my lodge to see if that's the biggest one. It very well could be. 163 is pretty large, so that's pretty cool. And I'm still gonna be doing a couple more runs out here. All right, so we have just gone back to our lodge after that last trophy. I decided that if I just kept going and kept going, I'm going to keep getting trophies, and I'm going to want to keep going, but we do want to cut this video a little shorter than our usual one, just kind of making a setup video for the grind that we're doing, and then in the future I'll probably have a little montage of all the trophies that we've been getting in a week or so, something like that. But we do have our piebald fallow in the first one up here. And we've got him up in this kind of row where we've got other piebalds in the row, and he is actually the only one of that fur type, that pattern of piebald pattern. Piebald pattern. Okay, we figured out how to say that, but the only one in this row. He's actually, we have less of that piebald pattern than we do of the other one. We also have a small piebald male over there with the same pattern, another silver, and of course our super rare is also of that pattern, which is pretty cool. Something funny that I noticed today is that all of my piebald fallow deer are silvers, little silvers, or they're my super rare. Moving past that, we do have our next 2 trophies right here. These are the fallow deer that we shot in the zone next to each other. You can see they're harvested at the exact same time, a little bit later than when the piebald was, but still on the same day. So that was pretty cool, getting those side by side. Just really cool to see. 2 diamonds next to each other is always cool, especially when it wasn't something I had really planned on. They just sort of happened that way, with one of them being a solo and the other one being part of the herd that was there. And last, we have our bigger one, the biggest one that we've got so far, on the grind at least. This is 263.4. We do have a lot more fallow. I had to kind of resituate a lot of fallow deer as I was kind of setting everything up. See, we got 4 diamonds there. We've got 4 diamonds here. I think that's all in this room. And then obviously the diamonds that are outside and everything like that. But that's going to do that for this one. Just, again, kind of setting up that we are grinding. And I might try to go better into herd management. Obviously, my herd management is not the best, and I know I'm not doing it the most optimal way. But as I mentioned, I believe I mentioned, I'm doing it in a way that is fun for me, and that's what's most important, in my opinion, at least. And that's just gonna do it for this one. So thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. I appreciate you so much. But you're now leaving the danger zone, so stay safe out there. And I hope to catch you back here next time. Bye.